A wide range of information circulates about executive orders, and many people encounter conflicting explanations about what they are, what they can do, and how they fit into the federal system. This can make the process seem unclear. This video explains how executive orders work and outlines the steps involved in creating and implementing them. Executive orders exist to direct the operations of the executive branch of the United States government. They provide instructions to federal agencies, clarify how existing laws should be carried out, and organize internal procedures. They are used because the executive branch manages large systems that require consistent guidance, coordination, and administrative direction. An executive order is a written directive issued by the president. It is based on authority granted by the Constitution or by laws passed by Congress. A federal agency is a government department or office responsible for carrying out specific duties. Implementation refers to the process of putting the order into effect through agency actions, regulations, or internal procedures. The process begins when the president or senior staff identify a need for administrative action. This may involve clarifying how an existing law should be enforced or directing agencies to adjust internal operations. Legal and policy teams review the proposed action to ensure it is grounded in existing authority. They check whether the Constitution or a federal statute provides a basis for the directive. A draft of the executive order is prepared. It includes the purpose of the action, the legal authority supporting it, and the specific instructions for agencies. The draft is reviewed by the Office of Legal Counsel within the Department of Justice. This review confirms that the order is legally sound and consistent with existing law. Once the review is complete, the president signs the executive order. The signed document is then sent to the Federal Register, which is the official publication for government actions. The order is assigned a number and made publicly available. Agencies named in the order begin planning how to carry out the instructions. Agencies implement the order by adjusting internal procedures, issuing guidance, or creating new administrative rules. Some actions take effect immediately, while others require additional steps such as public notice or regulatory review. Agencies document their actions to show how they are complying with the directive. Subscribe to Neutral News Network for more factual, process-based explanations. Executive orders do not create new laws. They do not replace acts of Congress, and they cannot override statutes that already exist. They also do not apply to state governments or private citizens unless an existing law already grants the federal government authority in that area. Executive orders cannot be used to change the Constitution or alter powers assigned to other branches of government. Executive orders can influence how federal agencies operate, which can affect how programs are administered and how resources are allocated. They can change enforcement priorities, adjust regulatory approaches, or reorganize internal structures. These changes can shape how policies are carried out in practice, even when the underlying laws remain the same. After an executive order is issued, several things may follow. Agencies may release additional guidance or regulations to explain how they will implement the directive. Courts may review the order if a legal challenge is filed. Congress may respond by passing legislation that supports, modifies, or limits the action. A future president may revise or revoke the order through a new directive. This explanation outlined why executive orders exist, how they are defined, the steps involved in creating and implementing them, what they cannot do, and how they affect government operations. The focus remained on documented procedures and established processes rather than opinion or interpretation.